Welcome to X to Interact.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to X to Interact, episode 56. I'm here with the full cast, Eric, Sam, Gaff, and we're here to talk about video games. Make sure to follow us, all the social media platforms, and we have a pod page where you can find all the links, podpage.com/X to Interact. We're trying to do daily uploads on like TikTok, and we have some more shorts up and some reviews if you want to check out our YouTube. So please do that. But without further ado, we have a big show, or kind of a big show, with some big news about Xbox and the Bethesda delays. There's going to be some interesting conversations, so stay tuned. But before we get to that, I want to do some crossplay, guys. How are you doing? First of all, and let's kick it to Sam.
Oh, okay.
Totally right.
So, first of all, finished Gears of War 3. Because I don't think I had finished it by the time of last episode. I was getting close. So yeah, I finished that. I have now played all the mainline Gears games, and every single one of them is great.
All right, now never play Gears of War Judgment, and then you can keep thinking that.
Don't play your Gears of War. Okay. That one's not numbered,
It's
all right?
fine,
It doesn't
it's
matter.
fine. It's just not up to the same caliber.
Yeah, I absolutely love that series. Can't wait for the next one. And before the next one, I'll probably replay 4 and 5. Yeah, I think 3 was my favorite out of all of them.
Hey,
Just some really good character moments. One of them very sad.
Spoilers.
Some really, really hype moments. It's a good time. It's a good time all around. That gameplay really hasn't aged that badly.
no.
I think 2, because I played the Ultimate Edition of 1, so like that was kind of redone a little bit.
Yeah.
I think 2 was the roughest gameplay. Playing through it, it was a lot of like you would get stuck on nothing, when you're trying to run to a place, and it's just like with all the weird geometry going on.
I didn't like the
I just
multiplayer in 2. I'll just say that.
I didn't play the multiplayer, but
Yeah, because the servers are dead.
I'm
in general,
old.
in Gears, I hate how to do anything in that game, you must press A. A does everything. Run,
Yeah.
alt, hide in cover, get out of cover, or like any action, like the quick play events, right? I don't know. There's a lot of pressing A.
Yeah.
Yeah, either A or X. Because you use X to get through like to use your Lancer to like cut through things, right?
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, there's some of that where it's like I really wish I could use some more buttons, because you get the whole thing where you're trying to run and then you get into cover on accident. It's like because you like nudged a thing barely and that enters cover. So yeah, there's some of that, which I think is a problem in most like cover shooters, in general, accidentally getting to cover like that. But yeah, great series. What else did I play? I played some more Deep Rock Galactic. That game continues to be awesome, with all its like different cool environments. Played some more MLB The Show. I played a couple co-op games with my friend, because you can play co-op where like you alternate who's hitting when you're hitting, and then for when you're on the defense, one person pitches, one person plays the field, and then it switches the next inning. So it's really cool. It's really fun being able to play with friends. Apparently my hitting ability just goes out the window if I've had one beer, because I was god awful when we tried to play on Thursday night. It was so bad. I think I got one hit, and it was in like the 9th inning, and we lost 2-1. So our pitching was really good, because the game before that we played, probably Monday or Tuesday, I don't want to talk about the score of that. That was really bad. So our pitching was good, but our batting was very bad. And then last night, or I played some Halo as well, actually. Don't want to forget about that. I played some Halo with Steven and Jacob.
Hilarious.
That was fucking hilarious. Jacob was getting so mad, dude.
My favorite
And
part is just like, I fucking hate this game.
dude, you like missed the ramp up. So like when you left, like he was fine. And then when you came back, he was already pissed. And so you like missed the build up to him getting like super
I just come
mad.
back and he's just charged, dude. Jacob is just like,
yeah,
I'm just fucking shit.
Oh my
This is some dumb shit. And like, we're just playing like a casual Halo game.
It was so funny. So yeah, that was good shit. I still suck at it. I think the servers were definitely better than they were, the way back when I played in like December. So that's good. Good progress, Halo team. And then last night, Minecraft.
Great, something fantastic.
With Steven and Jacob, and then one of my friends hopped in there as well because he had hopped in the server or the realm a while ago and like did a bunch of shit. And me and Jacob were like, what the fuck happened to our realm? And so I called him in there and he was like, yo, I don't remember any of this shit because he did it so long ago. But yeah, it was a good time. Steven died a few times. I don't know how.
Look, may have been a victim of a lava bucket while I was trying to sleep in a bed.
I wonder who poured that on you, buddy.
Poured that on that. Look, we were Vikings, okay? We were embracing the Viking lifestyle, right? We were traveling on the seas. We were exploring different lands, killing all the villagers. It was very fun until I got betrayed.
Burning their houses down.
And then I tried to get...
In my defense, I thought you'd be able to get out of there before everything just went in flames. All right, Jacob got out fine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Would you like to explain the second death?
I would love to explain the second.
Okay. I'm here for it.
So we went through a nether portal and we found this really cool fucking cave. And my friend was building a little house in the cave, and I had put my bed down, and then I went off and found some diamond to finish my diamond armor. And
let me just give you some context to that. I'm sitting here with probably maybe an iron chest piece at this point. I don't know what I had for armor.
You had an armor chest piece that I gave you.
Right.
You had an armor chest piece that I gave you.
Some pity armor.
Yep, some pity armor. But I come back to the house.
Some diamonds. I can finish my diamond pants now. My full diamond set of armor.
I come back to the house with my diamonds ready to like craft my diamond pants because I had no pants on. My diamond pants at the crafting table, and I come back, and somebody named Steven has my fucking bed. And I was like, no.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave him a couple whacks with my freaking stone sword. I hit him twice, and he died.
I was full health. Too.
Dude,
messed up. The betrayal,
wow.
dude. I dropped the bed. Weak. I dropped the bed too right before he hit me, and he just continued, But to be fair, before we did troll him by locking him down below.
That is true. I fell in a pit and they kept covering it up as I tried to dig my way out. It was kind of a dick move.
It was hilarious. It was fantastic.
But long story short, I got my bed back. Put it back down, forgot to sleep in it, and then I was trying to find where the nether portal was, and I drowned.
Yeah.
So then I spawned in one of the villages that we had raided and slept in, so that was way back. So I lost all my stuff.
Oh no.
But then now I have, I think, almost a full suit of armor, diamond armor again.
Because he just had armor. Good. He just had diamond. Okay, he just had diamond chilling in the fucking library, like a stockpile of it.
I'm just that good. No, I didn't put it there. My friend did. I just happened to come across it.
Right.
And I used it to my own advantage.
You
And
plundered, dude. That's the Viking way.
And now I ran away from the village, and I am not going to tell anybody where I am until I'm ready for them to know where I am. So
Samuel throwing a fit.
I'm building I'm building my fortress of solitude, some might say. And it is ready to defend against any and all attackers, except creepers. They can fuck off. They'll ruin everything. That is all I've played this week.
Oh, man. I guess I'll continue off of that just because, obviously we play in Minecraft, and I have a message for one Samuel I want to play here. So if you guys tune into the stream, it would be super duper. And while I'm doing that, I'll explain. I'll explain just to kind of what's going on. For those watching, I'm going to switch here. That's the wrong one. Hello, that's the new setup. Okay, so
I don't like this.
Now, last night, before I got off of the server for Minecraft, I told Sam a little riddle. I said, follow the signs and look to the sky. Okay. Because in the Discord, and he's like, I'm confused. Is it the tower thing? And I think that's what's called a red herring. So we'll show you a little bit of what's going on here. This video is called Minecraft Viking Present. Okay, so enjoy.
Hello, this is Steven from X to Interact, aka Polar Wave, aka the Singer Bro.
Well, the stream's
Coming
behind, so I'm
to you
not going to
from
see it for a while.
Minecraft. Just doing some Viking things here on our Viking
Hold, please.
server. Yep, never mind that note. It's fine.
Remember to edit this out of the
Just
audio
getting rid of
version,
some
please.
stuff
Oh,
here.
totes some goats.
Blah, 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 blah. Hello, Sam. I'm recording this
Okay.
for you, Sam.
There's a bunch of carrots for some reason.
Some
in
more
the
weed.
fucking
Yeah, we can leave
house.
this all on the ground. We don't need any of this. That is the Viking way. Of course, of course. Hello, cow. Time to perish.
Why are you throwing all these seeds everywhere?
Hello, cow. Yep. Oh, hey. Here's part of the gift, Sam. Yep. Some leather. You need that.
So
and some
confused.
beef. Yes.
I'm confused too. I don't know what's
Now.
going on.
Now that that's done, here is your actual gift, Samuel.
Okay, he's
In
punching a
Minecraft.
cow with some seeds.
Here is
How
where you
long
will
is this
find it.
video?
It's fine.
Right in this chest. Look at that. 3 diamonds. Through 6 slime balls and 16 golden nuggets. Happy birthday, friend. I don't know if it's your birthday or not, but happy birthday, Minecraft Vikings. Out.
We should talk about that.
That's it?
Yeah. Sam, how you feeling about that?
3 diamond?
Yeah, dude.
You made this big of a deal over 3 diamond?
You needed 3 diamonds to finish your pants, right?
No, I got fucking pants on, bro.
Okay.
I need a helmet still. I don't know how much a helmet takes.
Yeah, I think.
But I'm nowhere even near the village.
Dude.
That was
It's a gift
Dumb
there
as
for
hell.
you, dude. You got some slime balls. It's going to be super helpful. You thought it was going to be bad. The alternative was I was going to light
That was
everything on
bad.
fire, destroy all of it. But
I'm gone, so I don't really care about that village anymore.
oh, I see how it is. Minecraft is really fun. I had a good time last night. And for audio listeners, I apologize. Maybe check out the YouTube video. Hey.
Or don't, because that was
No, that was great.
That was
Oh, great.
That was
You love
pointless.
it. No, you love it. I played some Halo Infinite, obviously with Jacob and Sam. Jacob getting super ragey. The best time ever. And he says he's really bad at the game, I like to say. But he's actually really fucking good at that game. Yeah, and he gets frustrated when he can't do. As do we all. I played a game called Norco. I don't know if I mentioned it on the last one. I think I was out, but it's like a point and click adventure game. you're choosing different dialogue options to kind of work your way through, kind of reminiscent of like the old point and click adventure games, Monkey Island, things like that. There's like a few mini games that you can do that are kind of interesting, interacting with a robot, and the whole thing is set in like a dystopian factory kind of town. And your mom has died, and so you've come back from being basically a hobo, traveling hobo, to help him deal with the estate, funeral stuff. So I haven't gotten too far into it, but it was super sad and hit me like a truck because it's that kind of game. But it's also got like a mild horror vibe to it. Like everything is just a little grotesque. And the pixel art is just, I mean, it's top notch, but also not what you would expect from like clean pixel art. It's kind of muddy, brown, but in a good way. Look up Norco, you'll understand what I'm saying. And there was this part that hit me really, really hard, and like it called this person out for like his own characteristics that he's having, and when he goes to get his psych eval and things like that, it was like, oh, okay, I can relate to some of that stuff. Oh, okay, I can relate to a lot of that stuff. Oh crap. And so it's really cool when games can kind of connect with you like that. But Norco, it's like a point and click adventure game. It's on Game Pass for PC, so I ended up picking it up. I don't think I have much of anything else. I did play a little more Bug Snacks. And shocker, it's a fun as hell game. But I liked Pokemon, so I.
What do you mean played more Bug Snacks? You've played Bug Snacks before?
Oh right, because I missed that. Yeah. I played it basically when it came out on Game Pass. And then I played more throughout the week here. Game's really fun. I like catching the things. I like making the Bug Snacks attack each other.
Mm-hmm.
The burgers with the freaking ketchup and the fries. The friters.
Bunger, 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 bunger. Bunger, bunger, bunger.
I was not expecting them to say their names, man. I was okay.
Goodness.
This is the game for me. Yeah. I'll
Bunger,
definitely.
bunger, 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 bunger.
Hey there. God damn, dude. And the soup. What are the ants called? Like, I can't remember what they say, but they're annoying. I don't like them. They hid in a bush, and the game glitched out, and I had to wait a really long time for them to respawn somewhere to catch one. But I digress. I think it's Eric's turn to go over his game.
My turn? What do you mean my turn?
Your turn,
of
brah.
course. What have I been playing this week? I'm gonna say not much, but it really does feel like a lot. So, when I'm laying in bed, I've been grabbing my Switch and I've been playing more Monster Hunter. I've finally gotten back into it little by little.
Ooh.
That's Monster Hunter, the game you play, you hunt monsters, you get gear, repeat, stuff like that, It's been a while since I've played. I know they updated it a bit. I have to reach Hunter rank 50 to unlock like the next final part of the story. I'm like 40, literally just hit 49 yesterday, so I'm gonna do that sometime this week probably. That's a game I just play in bed now, like because I'm like beauty of the Switch, you play it handheld and stuff like that. So there's that. The new expansion's coming out soon, so maybe I'll pick that up. I don't know. I need to gear up too, because apparently like my gear that I had is like a little outdated, so there's like a lot better gear now. So gotta grind for that good gear. Also been playing Dark Souls.
Does the
What
DLC for that? Does the DLC for that game have a release date yet?
Yeah, it's June 30th, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's little over a month coming out. It's on my Fantasy Critic League, so hopefully get some good points for that.
Don't get me started on the league.
Ooh, there's some stuff coming up. I'm sure we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do like an episode like halfway through the year, like a check-in, basically. But
I mean,
I've
why
also
do that? I don't need to be here bragging for an hour,
well,
right?
I mean, not really for us, more for our audience. You know, you're checking for them. I don't think they've been keeping up. So I mean, there's some definitely been some updates on that. That's for sure. Um, I've also been playing Dark Souls Remastered. I picked it up for cheap at Walmart, like $15. Let me tell you, that's a lot. That's
Not
a
Elden
different
Ring or
Dark Soul,
what?
not Elden Ring. That's for sure. Not it's a different Dark Souls game. It's not Dark Souls 3, not Elden Ring, not Bloodborne. That's for sure. It's a little more. I don't want to say archaic, but it kind of feels like that. Basically,
Ouch.
like even it even feels different from Demon Souls too. Like, and I didn't play the original Demon Souls. I played the remaster. But from what I isn't Demon Souls was first, no,
Yeah.
and so if I don't know, I'm playing through Dark Souls Remastered, and like even Demon Souls feels like more modern than Dark Souls Remastered does.
Well, you got to remember that the Demon Souls, it's a complete like from the ground up remake.
For sure,
So,
but I thought they didn't change like gameplay wise. They didn't change much. They did some quality of life
It's
stuff for sure, but
much
like
tighter of an experience from what I played. So
yeah, I'm sure like yeah, they didn't change like the basic gameplay like, like foundation, but I feel like it still was helped by modern technology.
yeah.
I'm
But
sure.
this remastered, Demon Souls Remastered, it's or not Demon Souls, Dark Souls
Dark Souls.
Remastered. Definitely not as much work put into it as Demon Souls, that's for sure. Like Demon Souls was like a
Yeah.
complete remake. Dark Souls Remastered, it's just a remastered. It looks doesn't look great in my opinion. It still looks a little pretty ugly. And there's like a it's weird trying to get used to it because it's a lot slower than like more modern Dark Souls games. Blocking is a lot more useful, I would say. Even though I do like blocking a lot more in these modern games. You can't really spam rolls or attacks because like they just chew through your stamina compared to like the more modern games, I guess. Um, there's no teleporting to like bonfires, which is I'm starting to find like it's like a little bit of a pain because like I need to go back to Firelink Shrine now and then. It's like, oh, you gotta walk all the way back. Like there's shortcuts here and there, but it's like you got no teleporting. When you beat a boss, they don't drop a bonfire, so you don't get a spawn point there. That's for sure. And like
I thought you could teleport back to Firelink Shrine.
not in this game, that's for sure. At least maybe not yet. I don't know if there's like a feature you unlock, but
Maybe.
there's no teleporting in this one so far.
I was thinking that was like the one you could teleport back to, but I can't remember. I've watched playthroughs of it, but it's been a while since I.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say slower, more like easier to parry because the AI in this game is not that it's not that advanced. Like it's a lot of simple moves basically being going around. Um,
so okay.
I noticed it's like
Do
I
you
noticed it's
think-
like no magic bar, so I'm like so I went with knight first, but then I was like, you know what, let me re-roll into like cleric so I can do like a face knight kind of build or whatever. And there's like no magic meter, so like all your magic is like you have a certain amount of uses in between each bonfire. It's like really weird. Like
they have a lot of weird like, okay, we're gonna do this for this sake and to make it methodic, I feel like, in Dark Souls 1. Yeah, the I was gonna say it's definitely like more intentional when you're rolling. You have to make sure you're doing it at the right. You can't just sit there and ground roll away from the boss like you could in Souls 3. So parrying is much easier in that game versus Elden Ring, I feel like, because yeah, like you said, the AI is just insane in Elden Ring sometimes. In this one, it's just like, okay, they're gonna do 3 attacks me. And that's
yeah,
kind
exactly. But also like some of these like boss encounters are like a little I don't want to say unfair, but like weirder compared to like other games. Like I just fought the Capra demon, I think it's called, and it's literally like this big goat demon with 2 dogs inside this like this small ass square room. And I'm like, well, I can't fucking move because the dogs are gonna hit me. And I'm trying to deal with the dogs first, but fucking this room is so small I can't really move a lot. I was getting a little frustrated at that, but I finally killed it yesterday, and I was just like, God damn, like, and like it does that room doesn't even like lead anywhere. It's like a room you go into because you have to go into it to get a key, and like you kill it, and like it's like, oh, no bonfire, so you have to go down to the room you're going down to where you're going to next, and like, oh, no bonfire, so you gotta walk all the way from Firelink all the way up to like the sewers and the door, all the way down these stairs into the door you just unlocked to fight more enemies. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? I need a bonfire here somewhere, man. Like, come on. It's definitely weird. Also, like, kindling bonfires is like the way you get more SS flasks, which is like instead of upgrading them like in the future games, it's like a lot of weird differences that I've been noticing.
It's cool to see where it comes from though, and like
Where
just
it
how
started.
far it, just how far it came since then. Are you gonna see it through though?
And I'm trying.
Nice.
It's
Yep.
just that it's a lot of the things they take for granted are like things that I'm like, damn, like this is kind of hard to live without.
Jumping.
Jumping's in there. It's just like jumping. Well, yeah, but like it's not like the Elden Ring jump. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sprint across a surface. And yeah.
Yeah.
No, and just like cheap moments where like you're locked into a certain place for Dark Souls, right? And in Elden Ring, you can maybe cheese it up a little bit because of the nature of like the open. But in some places, like I guess you have the legacy dungeons in Elden Ring to kind of compare to, but like the death chariots, right?
Yeah.
But a perfect example is like boulders, dude. Boulders in the first one where it's just like, okay, here's a random boulder that you don't know is coming, and it's gonna kill you the first time. So
Yeah. And like
yeah.
I kind of like how the world is like interconnected, I guess, where it's not just like teleporting around, but like I still wish I had a teleport.
Yeah. I guess
And
the
also
days
like
of like shortcuts, right, are kind of
yeah, exactly.
that Elden
Like
Ring
it's
sort of
a lot more.
eliminated.
Yeah, it's a lot more important to get shortcuts because if you don't get a shortcut, you're gonna be walking around a lot. Also, like, this game doesn't really tell you where to go. It's just like, go find out. Like in other Dark Souls games, it's like, oh, you beat the boss, keep going forward. Like, you're just going forward. In here, like, you'll probably, like, you beat a boss, hit a dead end, and you're like, all right, where do I go now? Stuff like that. And then,
I was gonna say the reviewers probably had a much harder time that initial game
yeah.
following.
At least you have guides. You have like the entire power of the internet that is to help you.
Yeah, sure.
You have 11 years of guides.
Yeah, honestly. I tried to do some co-op, but like, there's like no one playing, at least early game. I was like, damn.
Yeah, imagine you did matchmake someone.
Cause Steven, I'm
What
trying
the
to
fuck?
join. I'm trying to
fuck
join
are
the
you
Wave
putting
of Sunlight Covenant, right?
Oh yeah.
And I read online you need at least 25 faith to join, but if you co-op, that the requirement goes down lower. So I'm like, oh, okay. So let me try co-oping. No one, I don't see no one co-oping around.
So I heard that the servers were having issues. I think they're still down for.
Oh, that's for PC.
Is
yeah,
it? Yeah, it's for PC. Okay.
yeah. I'm playing on PlayStation and some on online mode. Fine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Weird. Everyone's playing
Oh
Elden
yeah, I
Ring.
don't know. Trying to go through that. I wish I bought the Switch. Like I wanted to get the Switch version so I could play in bed, but like apparently, like the Switch version is worth more, I guess, because like if you look on Amazon and stuff, the Xbox and PlayStation version are like $20 at most. The Switch version's like fucking $40, $50, 40 for digital, like 50 for like physical. I'm like, damn, bro, like what the hell?
Convenience fee, I guess.
Well, that and I assumed they didn't print much for the Switch, to be honest, because I feel like the target audience would be on PlayStation and Xbox, so I feel like they didn't print many copies, but I don't know. What if they're playing portable though? That's for sure. So I can eventually rage quit and throw my Switch across the hall. No, I'm just kidding.
Detach the
would never do
Joy-Con
that,
before
for sure.
and throw the Joy-Con. That's fine. They're trash anyways. So, is it? What do you have? Is that for your games?
Just playing a little bit more Final Fantasy 14 with friends and stuff. Like, it's just going in and helping them out and stuff. Doing like craft or gathering and stuff like that. Nothing really big. Before the show, I was trying to download Final Fantasy 11 because they have like a free login week in the week or whatever. So I was like, let me just go back in and try. And I didn't get to really do much with that until like earlier this show where I logged in, then immediately died because I had my controller like set up, so I like died. Because Final Fantasy 11, it's a really old MMO, came out before WoW, and like it uses a weird ass launcher that was made for PS2 and stuff, and takes a while to get set up. That's for sure. Doesn't auto detect your controller. You have to like manually set it up in like the configuration tool or whatever.
God.
So I logged in and I was like, why can't I move my controller? I was like, oh wait. And then a little bat came up to me. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna fucking die,
Not
aren't I?
the bat.
And I died. So there's that.
Good.
I don't know. I kind of want to go back and like see, like I downloaded Final Fantasy 11 originally like a little while ago before Endor because I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can try and do the story and stuff. And like, it's an archaic MMO, but like it has like a unique charm to it. So I kind of want to go back to it. I'm not gonna like go hardcore into it, but yeah, there's that.
All right. Well, Gaff.
And then
Wait.
did I one more thing? I don't know if I talked about where I'm at in Death's Door last time, but like
Oh.
I'm at the final boss, and let me tell you, having a little trouble with it. I had to stop playing for a night because like you know what? Maybe I'm like too tired to do this. So that's where I left off on it. I haven't gone back to it yet, but I really should so I can finish the game.
I bet if you go back on, you'll do it first try.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly,
That
it
shit
probably will
always
happen.
happens.
That happened with me with Metroid Dread. Like I hit the final boss like on one night, and I was like, you know what? Let me take a break. Literally the next morning, beat it in one try.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just
final,
need that break. You know what I
the
mean?
final boss is tough. How did you do on the Yeti?
Oh, the Yeti took a couple tries, man. That rolling attack just
That's
fucking
That's like
annoyed me.
It's the only one where I like it felt kind of cheap. Whereas like and there was no like real trick to it like there was with the frog and the witch.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was like I don't know. I didn't really like that boss fight. It was like the one flaw.
And getting up to the Yeti was kind of annoying too. So like after all that, and then you're like, okay, this is kind of just an endurance test fight. So
Yeah, basically.
But the boss fight after that one's sick.
Yeah, I got to like in a few. That one wasn't as hard because like I guess it's like a big open space or whatever. But yeah.
Once you figure out you can literally like just keep rolling, like as far away as possible.
Yeah.
It gets much easier.
Yeah. The Yeti for me, I just kept moving around in a circle. I just kept moving around basically.
Yeah, because that's such a small arena too, where you're fighting the Yeti.
But yeah, I'm like now at the final boss, like where you fight him like in the
hub.
In the hub area, where he like takes all the souls from the vault. I'm like, I almost got him, but then I got like hit by those fucking bulls, and I was like, God damn it.
I almost got him a few times and then kept dying. But I persevered, and you can too.
Yeah,
I gotta go back to it. I literally finally set up my PlayStation right here just to play fucking Dark Souls because I was like, I had that in the box for like the longest time, and so I have my PlayStation here, my Xbox here. There's all that stuff, but yeah.
Dude, play Death's Door, people. Everyone should play Death's Door.
Agreed.
Got some beautiful score to it. Great game.
I love how I said I was gonna play more indies. I just went back to the AAA stuff like Dark Souls.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna switch to Gaff, and then we'll get to our main topic here. How have you been this week, Gaff?
I won a last Spartan standing.
Hell yeah.
Look at this guy.
Fuck yeah. Other than that, just been playing the new event in Master Duel, the fusion only event. Just grinding out gems. That's about it. Haven't been playing much, and I have a feeling I won't be playing a lot for the rest of the year either.
Ooh.
Stephen.
Damn, I was a little disappointed to hear that.
Off of that, let's talk about the huge news that we got. What was it, Thursday? Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember.
I think it was like Wednesday.
Irregardless, Xbox, I guess, and Bethesda, but more importantly, Bethesda put out, I don't know how it was released originally. I think it was like a tweet? Yeah.
Tweet.
Like not even a
With
blog
that,
or anything. It was just a tweet with the information of like, hey, gamers, what's up? We made the hard decision to delay Starfield and Redfall. Everybody knew about Redfall, but Starfield was really the sucker punch. Yeah, so let's dig into this, guys. I don't know how you feel, and then like, what do you think it might mean for Xbox going forward for a little bit? And we're kind of just maybe in that limbo phase of the games, and hopefully that freight train will hit. But I kind of want to kick it to Gaff because he seems to have maybe the strongest feelings about that.
Well, as a big Xbox fan here, it's obviously sad and it sucks because that wipes out Xbox's big headliners for the fall, and pushes it to an unknown date in 2023. So when you look at what's happened so far in this year for Xbox and what's coming up, it is bare bones and dry, and there's no rain in sight, not concretely, because what they've done so far, what they've released so far, is Halo Infinite Season 2, and that's it. And I can't think of another first party game that's come out this year. So, and obviously I want to be mad. I want to be upset at something or someone, but there is no one because, as we've established already, making games is hard and it's even harder nowadays. So how I can't fault Bethesda for making this call, because of course if Starfield right now sucks, then it's still gonna suck if it comes out in November, and then I'm not gonna like it either way. So right, delay it, make it good, and then I'll have fun playing it. But what a world we live in, man. Just
Yeah, it's
what
hard.
am I gonna play?
It's hard because you're just like, I don't know, and I guess really this kind of relates to PlayStation sort of as well, because neither one I don't feel has released anything of note this year.
Well,
The first
PlayStation has
party.
released for
Horizon.
for Forbidden West, and
We'll just skip over that one. We'll skip over that one.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, you know.
and until said otherwise, God
Right.
of War is coming out this year.
Yeah,
So-
no, it was a joke. It was more like, look, you know, PlayStation does have at least a couple this year, and we're at the same crossroads we've always been, and all the console war fanboys are just gonna go ham and have been going ham. Oh, Xbox has no game. So we're just back in a similar territory we've been with on the Xbox One generation, now in this generation, which was supposed to be the point of like, okay, we're gonna have a big tentpole release every quarter. We've yet to see that.
Yeah, something at some point went wrong. That this ambitious idea of theirs just didn't pull through.
Games, like the pandemic, you know, like we're still dealing with a lot of the jet lag, I think, from that. And making games is hard, like you said, and especially maybe with the ambition and the acquisition. Maybe there was things and feature creep they wanted to add with these games that just couldn't make it for. So
And
Well-
I want to.
No, go
Okay,
ahead,
yeah.
Jeff. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, I got something that'll be more relevant after you guys talk.
go ahead, Eric.
So go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, you mentioned something about like them wanting to like add the more features and stuff. I believe there was something that Jason Schreier mentioned.
Yeah, I was
that
just gonna say
someone
that.
from
Yeah.
Bethesda told them that if they were gonna hit 11/11, that the game would have been the next Cyberpunk, and I don't think any of us want that.
Definitely not.
Yeah, I want to say it was feature. Starfield is probably feature complete, and they got to squash a whole lot of bugs between now and whatever their new release date's going to be.
Well, I know that you were excited about the Starfield, Sam, and you're a big proponent of Bethesda games in general. How disappoint?
This sucks. That's all I can say. Well, first of all, I actually called it. But second of all, yeah, this just sucks so much. I was really looking forward to it. Bethesda games are just different. Nobody makes games like them. everybody tries to make these open world games, and they just, they make more like Assassin's Creed, where it's just a checklist, but and the exploration really isn't there. So yeah, I'm very disappointed that I have to wait. The thing that really sucks about it is there's no it's just unknown. Like, yeah, they said first half of 2023, but like
That's
there's
almost
no
6 months.
yeah, there's no like concrete date. Um, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it got pushed into the second half of 2023. To 11/11/2023.
Yeah. I'm sure it's the anniversary of some Skyrim remaster import and so on.
So yeah. Yeah, it sucks.
It's
And
hard.
as for
I
Redfall.
don't really I don't really care about Redfall is what I was gonna say.
I mean, I was down for Redfall.
Yeah, like it looks cool. It's supposed to be co-op, right? Like a 4-player shooter
Yeah.
co-op. So that's fun. Like, obviously it's on Game Pass, so like everybody will have access to it on this podcast. So, we'd all be able to jump in and play that. So yeah, that would be fun. But that's like the type of game I can wait for, Like, there's a lot of co-op games like that. So like, it's the type of game I can wait for. But like, yeah, it just sucks having to wait even longer for another Bethesda game. And of course, this just makes it so Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be probably fucking 7 years from now.
And who knows about Fallout, man? Like, where's that at? Like, are they just going to do
Fallout
76?
Well,
or...
they got Fallout 76. They keep making content for that, I'm pretty sure.
Well, see,
they have a
that's
studio working on that.
how I feel about ESO, right? Like, is it not as much a need for the Elder Scrolls universe? And that's why Skyrim was kind of pushed a little further out, right? To get what they wanted it.
I don't know, man. Because
it's still in conceptualized stage, isn't it?
ESO is just like so... I don't know. It's such a different experience than...
My friend loves ESO.
I like it.
Don't even know.
And the storytelling can be really good, but...
Like, yeah, the storytelling is pretty good in some of it. But, like, ESO is more like an Assassin's Creed, where it's just a checklist, There's really not that much... It doesn't really push you to explore, I feel like. And, there's not as much freedom. You can't just, like, change your build halfway through, like in Skyrim. Which is, better or worse, but...
Yeah. Commitment
but
issues.
It's been 11 years since Skyrim.
I know. That's what I was going to say.
11 years. We're going to be pushing Kingdom Hearts territory soon. Like, and at least fucking Kingdom Hearts had spin-off games.
Yeah.
Like, that were essentially just, Kingdom Hearts games. They weren't completely different.
I wonder what that does for that timeline. I want to, like, touch on Redfall just for the, like, concept of, like, okay, is this one of those ones where, because we saw virtually nothing of both these games.
Well,
mood pieces. Didn't we see a little more of Redfall though? Like,
oh yeah,
there was like leaked gameplay, I believe, but like nothing official was like shown off.
Yep.
So the interesting part with that one is I wonder if they saw like For Blood and how it did, and the other co-op things that kind of just come to a lukewarm launch and don't have long tail support for them like we should expect. And hopefully they kind of push that and work into that, because I think, especially with having a game like Fallout 76 where it was just a disaster of a launch for a live service game, I think you want to get this one right. And so maybe that, like, not that a lot of people care to wait for Redfall like they do Starfield, but I think if they nail this one, it would be
and this is Arcane, right?
Yeah, it's Arcane. Yeah, I forgot to clarify, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm really not shocked that this got delayed, considering they just released Deathloop at the end of last year.
Right.
They do have 2 studios, I think. They have like Arcane Austin Leon. Or something, and Arcane Leon, yeah.
And I know, like, is this Arcane Austin or
I think
Leon?
it was Austin.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the timeline just didn't work, and a little ambitious to kind of push it out as close as they did. And they were saying the same thing about Starfield, like, okay, let's just completely avoid all of that cyberpunk. What I wanted to
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's
Eric.
still gonna be buggy. Like it's still gonna
Oh, yeah.
release buggy as hell. It's a Bethesda Game Studios game. If it doesn't release buggy, you know,
Something's wrong.
it lost some of its charm. That's all I'm saying.
No backwards flying dragons. You know, it's
Yeah.
not a Bethesda game.
I'm not shocked that Redfall got delayed, to be honest, because like they said it was supposed to be for summer, and like
We haven't
it's
seen
it's
anything.
May, we haven't seen anything. So I mean, there's
No,
that.
They did delay. They
I-
already delayed to like winter, I believe.
Did they?
Oh, did they? Yeah.
I don't remember that, but
The funny thing is, I feel like I have more of a vibe of what Redfall is than I do Starfield. Because like Starfield right now is like, you know, it's a sci-fi game, but I don't really know much outside of that.
yeah,
They have all the concepts and teasers that they
Yeah, and like the concept art's
YouTube.
like cool, but like that could really fit into like most just like any sci-fi, you know, space game. It's not like because the Redfall like cinematic trailer at least gave me kind of a vibe of like the characters, the humor,
Even some of the story, right? Like,
yeah, you're hunting vampires, you know.
yeah.
So then, how this reflects on Xbox as a company and brand? So, like, this is a result of them gobbling up all these studios and you know they're trying to make games, they're trying to deliver, right? But and they're showing, however, they're showing games at E3 that just aren't even close to completion yet. We keep getting the CG trailers, Fable, Avowed, Forza, and now Starfield and Redfall. Really great trailers, but nothing really of substance. And then when these things get delayed, the fans get impatient and they get upset and they feel just being left out to hang dry. We need more gameplay stuff. We need things that are like feasibly ready to release soon.
But with that,
And that's
go ahead.
and that's why I wasn't like that's why I enjoyed last year's like Xbox event where they showed Starfield, but I wasn't like in love with it. Just because it was so much cinematic and like very little gameplay.
I loved it because
Um,
I guess back then I was willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, and I was ready to
yeah.
believe that Starfield was coming out on the
Mhm.
date that they said.
Yeah.
But I think this really hits a home for me that I can't trust anything anymore. Like
Yeah.
I unless the game's coming out like in 2 months,
Right.
in that trailer, like I don't have any faith it's gonna come out when like Dead Space, the Dead Space remake is coming out on January 27th, 2023, right? I have no fucking idea if that's gonna come out on that day, and I severely
Yeah.
doubt it will.
And that's why every time like Jeff Keighley's like, I'm gonna have 78 world premieres at the Game Awards. It's like, okay, cool, but like 3 of them are maybe gonna be like, you know, have actual gameplay in them, and then the rest are just gonna be like cinematic nonsense that we won't see for another 4 years.
Yeah, like the question I want to curtail off of that was, do you think we'll actually see now, given this? Are we going to see more substantive stuff? Or like from the showcase, right? Coming up in June.
We'll find out in like 28 days, right?
I still think we're gonna see Starfield.
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would be absolutely shocked if they don't deep dive into Starfield. Because like with the delay news, there's gonna be even more questions and like more worries. I think you need to kind of give something. Give some gameplay. Give us more of like a feel of what this game's gonna be.
But and then also as for what they need to do, they need to show something that will what we're gonna get our hands on this year.
Yes.
The only things we can like realistically have hopes for is Hellblade 2 and Forza Motorsport.
You don't think Hellblade?
You're not getting Hellblade. Isn't the Hellblade on Unreal 5?
So?
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
showed that whole demo at the Game Awards.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. The thing is, it's holiday 2022, so I guess they could be like, yo, still holiday 2022. I don't know. I guess what you said, that is like one of the more likely things. that we could see from them.
I guess what the scope
Compared
is
to,
of the
like,
game
anything
will
else they
depend,
have.
right? Like, how long have they been working on this in general? And then,
For a while.
like, it is a bigger game, supposedly, than the first one, right?
And then as for Motorsport 8, I remember seeing there was this leaked Xbox One build of Motorsport, or like allegedly Xbox One. So okay, if it's a cross-gen title, I'll be disappointed, but it means it'll be ready sooner rather than later. If it's not cross-gen, it, like, still that one's been cooking for a while. So those are the two games I am placing my hopes on. I don't know if there's any more that I'm leaving out.
Yeah.
If Avowed comes out this year, I'll be fucking shocked.
Are we going to see some Fable stuff, finally? Like,
No, maybe some.
Maybe
I don't know,
gameplay,
man.
but it's not coming out this year.
No,
Yeah.
for sure. I just think that they're going to need to do something to bolster this holiday to deliver those units like they would want to, right? Otherwise, this year seems really lacking, and people are going to look at it, well, okay, well, the cadence of release is not going to be super great. I'm going to invest in this platform. It's not really going to be like it would be for PlayStation or, like the third party stuff. Yeah, but I don't know.
They need to get some Game Pass deals in the works.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Or
They
I
need
wouldn't
some
be
banger Game Pass deals.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be surprised if they see like start to see some subscriptions drop if like they don't have some deals, because then there's no point of having Game Pass. Like I guess there's still a point because they still get the nice like group of indies and stuff like that. But I feel like go ahead.
They need Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 to be on Game Pass day one.
Hey.
That's the kind of level, that's the magnitude of deal that Xbox needs to make happen in order to continue to be relevant for the remainder of this year.
Yeah, I think you'll see them definitely at least push towards that a little. With the news and delays kind of here, I'm sure they have some sort of strategy to push unit sales. Hopefully, well, I'm not sure, but I hope.
If we don't at least see Avowed this year, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that game too. That's gonna be.
We haven't seen anything
in lieu of
since
Skyrim.
It was
game.
announced. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see in, I guess, less than a month. We'll have like more deep dive into kind of maybe what we'd expect.
Predictions.
We'll get to that later on. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the future episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, I think we'll probably see Forza Motorsport 8, but then again, I kind of feel like it's a little weird to have Forza back to back for 2 years. I don't know.
Well, Motorsport skipped a year.
Yeah, but like,
Remember?
isn't it normally? It's normally Forza Horizon, then 2 years, then the Motorsport, right? That's how it normally is.
I don't know.
Because we still have they still have the Horizon DLC that they have to do, so I kind of feel like it'll be weird to have like Motorsport and the Horizon DLC be out at the same time. I don't know.
People know. People can tell the difference.
I know they're different games, but like it still kind of feels a little weird. They normally like focus on one Forza game at a time, so it's a little weird for me. I don't know.
I think it's a different audience, man. You're talking sim versus like super fun, wacky arcade game.
Yeah, but you just came back right as I was talking about that. I said I know they're different games, but like they normally only promote one Forza game at a time. No, because like I asked Gaff, like, isn't it 2 years in between each title normally?
Yeah, but we kind of skipped Forza with we skipped the release, and the Horizon 4 and 5 released before another Motorsport released, right? So we kind of messed that cycle up. I don't know. Big question mark for Xbox, man.
Are we finally gonna see Grounded come out of frickin' beta or alpha or whatever the hell or whatever it is called?
I'm gonna be honest here, and this is gonna sound a little mean, but will people care? Like,
no.
It's the game's basically you can already play it, even if it's early access. Like you can already play it.
Yeah.
They got their fan base.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm like, the general audience probably doesn't really care.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't put that to compensate for
That's their
something like that.
that would be like a Peggle 2 level.
All respect to Grounded, I hear it's pretty fun now. They've added a lot
It
to it,
is.
so
It's just
Yeah.
yeah.
it's just not.
No shade to it, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
It started as like
I
a
feel-
really small team, and like I guess it's bigger and bigger. So
I feel like if out of Microsoft's like live service games, I guess I don't know if you count Grounded as that, but I feel like people will probably like Sea of Thieves more than Grounded.
yeah,
Maybe get another Jack Sparrow collaboration. I don't know.
They might want to avoid. I think Disney's done with Jack Sparrow for the time being.
Yeah.
yeah,
Probably
it's a whole bunch of drama with them.
get an Assassin's Creed collaboration, Black Flag. I don't know.
Okay, see
I'll
now
take
that could be good.
Edward
Oh.
Kenway.
Or Skull and Bones or something, right? Like where they do
I
it
don't know about
a
that.
little too close or what? Little competitive.
Yeah, if Edward Kenway's gonna be in another game, it's gonna be Skull and Bones.
Oh fuck me.
Oh yeah, you're
Considering
right.
it's the
Damn.
same studio, same publisher.
Yeah. Third party's gonna do some heavy lifting. I kind of see it, but I don't know, man. It's kind of disappointing to see them fall back into an Xbox One release cadence. It's just me.
Yeah, I mean it's not the end of the world for Microsoft because like if we're gonna say this again, they're gonna have a banger year next year, but like we say that every year. So I mean, hopefully next year is the one.
Next year is the one.
The train will arrive at the station fucking finally.
I mean,
you know.
to be honest, last year wasn't that bad. It's just that a lot of
No.
the stuff that Microsoft published was also on PlayStation.
No, I think
Yeah,
the Series X has done better than Xbox One so far.
Yeah, it
because
has.
They had Forza and Halo coming up back to back last year, and those are all awesome. And
Yeah.
We're just missing Gears of War now. Go back to Halo, Gears,
I-
and Forza.
Xbox had a banger in Ghostwire Tokyo this year.
Is that this year?
No, that was still PlayStation.
God damn it,
So
sir.
far.
God damn it.
No, I was joking.
God
It's only on
damn it,
PlayStation, but it's an Xbox studio.
Well, speaking of a PlayStation exclusive game, Deathloop, we should see that
Okay.
this year on
Oh,
Xbox. No,
And we're gonna see Deathloop again at this E3.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
dude.
Oh God, no! Please, just no! Just come out with a press release that says it's coming to Game Pass. I don't need to see it again.
yeah, honestly,
Dude, Summer Games Fest, and I guess they're kind of bunching Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Showcase together.
oh, that's just Jeff
That's
Keighley
just
doing what he wants.
Keighley
It's just like,
claiming
this
shit.
is part of us, you know.
I don't
we have
understand.
this. Yeah.
I don't understand that. He's just like out here, this is my event. Bitch.
We
This is
got
mine, and this is
exclusive
mine.
releases. Yeah. I don't know, dudes. It's just Xbox needs a win, and Halo. The tale of Halo has kind of largely been disappointing so far. I don't know, dude. I want that Halo BR is what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I know it's probably like pipe dream maybe, but there have been rumors and rumblings, so hopefully something, man.
Yeah, but I don't know if I feel like it's a big thing, but like I don't know if I want to see that at the event, to be honest.
No?
Because like Halo is not in a great state right now, and I kind of feel like people see more Halo at the event. They'll be like, "Oh, it's more Halo."
If it's hype, dude, you can't tell me that you won't be excited about it. Like,
I mean, sure, I'll play it, but like I don't know, unless it's like really good, then I don't know if it'll stick around. You know what I mean?
right.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like releasing a battle royale now is kind of hard. Because now we have Fortnite and Call of Duty, just like, and Apex being like those juggernauts.
Well, now we kind of have a blueprint for it in that Last Man Standing. At least like a semi idea of what maybe it could be. No drop in or anything, but like I think if they do a unique spin on it, like something similar to that, or with just some beefed out loadouts and things like that, it could potentially be really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's gonna kind of do it for our Xbox talks. Unless anybody has like any final comments they want to say on like how they feel about it, because I think
All right. What I want to see, since we're talking about Forza earlier, what I want to see the next DLC, Forza Kart. Come on,
oh god,
y'all had Legos last time,
yeah.
and Fast and Furious do Forza Kart this time.
Honestly, I would play that. I'd play the hell out of it. Super goofy, closed tracks, like, yeah. Just go full Mario Kart with it, but with Forza. Have a bunch of mini vehicles, and you can customize your avatar however you want. I don't know. That could be really fun, especially with that
Right.
team,
Right here, Microsoft. I'm giving you ideas. Come on.
right? Little nuggets. Yeah. With that, I think we're gonna close out the episode. I don't know, man. I'm excited for this year. E3 is kind of dead. Summer Games Fest. Is it really going to be that much different? I don't think so. Just going to have Jeff Keighley's face and like a bunch of videos now. We have not heard from Sony and Nintendo as far as like what their plans might be, but maybe that's normal.
We're halfway through the month. I'm sure they'll say something soon.
Yeah, but that's, you know,
Please, Sony.
we are in a lull for video games this year, except for Elden Ring and maybe Horizon. But,
Announce an event that's before 3 p.m. so I can
right?
watch it.
Yeah, we'll be
It's
doing
backlog season.
Honestly, yeah, that's why you're playing Minecraft, which I never thought I would say. Had a good time with it. Yeah, go dig into your backlogs, guys. I think that's going to be kind of like my suggestion for thing to do over the week. For, you know, hey, go play that game you bought like 7 months ago, and you might be interested in it. You might not. You might regret purchasing it. Because like they said, it's backlog season. But hopefully get some more bangers here. For just hang in there, guys. Yeah, and with that, this has been episode 56. Talked about Bethesda. Everyone went over games. We had a crazy Minecraft video, which I don't know if it'll be in the audio. We'll see you guys next week. This has been Steven here with Gaff. Adios.
Bye.